Here we go with our next project. Everything you see is from the Dollar Tree. Little trees, our Jenga pieces, Mod Podge, some ribbon, and these pack of 6-pack of wood planks. Just grab 2 of them out and go ahead and get some jute twine as well. The paper is the only thing I didn't get from Dollar Tree. It's from Hobby Lobby. I think I paid 25 cents for it. Go ahead and get your chalk paint and paint all of the edges of your wooden planks. This will help to make sure that once we're done, it looks finished. And you're also going to want to go ahead and pull out 12 of those Jenga pieces and paint the tops and the sides of all of them. I'm only doing the tops and the sides because they're going to be glued together to create a base, a little platform base for our 2 planks. So you don't necessarily need to waste paint by painting the bottom. I am just doing 1 coat. I like the look of it kind of peeking through a little bit, that natural wood. It is kind of staying in line with that farmhouse look. So take your time, go through, paint each one, and you're going to see how we transform those later on into a really cool base for our 2 planks. Next, go ahead and take your wooden planks and trace them on the back of the shiplap paper. Make sure your shiplap's pointing in the right direction so it looks the way you want it to on the fronts. Cut it out. And next, get your Mod Podge ready because we're going to go ahead and put some right on top. I like to spread it out with the paintbrush to give it a nice even coat. Place down your paper and Mod Podge the top as well so they're sealed nice and good. Do that for the other side as well. So that way they're even and the Mod Podge dries around the same time by doing them back to back as well. I take some scissors and just trim off the excess paper, and this little sandpaper pack I got at Dollar Tree, I like it because it's pre-cut. Just grab a piece out, just gently rough the edges up a little. It gives it that natural distressed look. I do that on both sides so that way again they look even. And now I'm just going to pull out my little trees, pull off the bottoms, and cut the trees in half. And the reason why we're doing this is so we can place them right on top of our little boards, and that way they're flushed. I'm also going to grab some cotton balls and flush them to the bottom of the tree. I like it because it has a snowy look, but again, I'm a huge fan of farmhouse, so go ahead and wrap some burlap around the bottoms, take some of that jute twine, and tie it around the bottoms to finish it off. That way you can shape it, and when you're adhering it to the boards, the burlap is already fixed to the bottom of the trees. Next, you're going to want to get your glue gun ready and just glue the heck out of the backs of these so that way they're flush down on top of the board and they don't go anywhere. I also want to remind you just to leave a little bit of space on the bottom of the boards so that way when we make our bases, there's room for them. So those 12 pieces now, you're just going to cut that in half down to 6, glue 4 together for the bottom, and use a spacer with your board to create the other 2 on top to where it's fitted. And then create your second base. It's so easy to use these little pieces to make a little shiplap looking base for your boards. I also sometimes really like to not necessarily perfectly align everything. I like the organic look of it being even. Now I'm gonna take my jute twine, glue a little bit on the back, wrap it around like crazy until I get the desired look I have, glue it on the back, and go ahead and take the other one and do the same exact thing. I like to kind of check it against the other one. So you'll see me line it up a little bit, see how much further I need to go, and then cut the back and glue it down. Now I'm taking my buffalo check ribbon. They actually have this at Dollar Tree right now. I love that they have it available. I think it's $1 a roll, and you just want to kind of create 2 bunny ears, clip your ends, and make 2 little ribbons off of your big spool. And I like them to be around the same size. So go ahead and kind of double check yourself. You can buy ribbons pre-done as well for the bows, but I prefer to make them myself. Now I'm just taking a little bit of sprigs that I found in my box that I can upcycle and use for this project, and just affixing my little bows with some hot glue, sliding them onto their base. And now I have 2 adorable trees that I can display out for Christmas.